Figure it out.
Hello, this is Adam Koralik with Flying and Eating. Today, let's go somewhere and do something, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Good morning, and hi guys, it's Adam here. Alright, so today's adventure, we're heading out to Portland, Oregon, ultimately. I'm going to a convention called Portland Retro Game Expo, illustrated here by a couple of tigers hooking up. Not really related, but whatever. We're going to Portland for that purpose. I was invited as a guest. I'm bringing out the Sega Pluto, and as a cool little bonus, actually, I'm going to save that for you. We'll elaborate later. But what we're going to do right now, though, is fly out through San Francisco. My buddy Jesse, who you guys have seen in previous videos, will pick me up. We'll crash in the Bay Area for a little bit, and then drive our way up to Portland. Eventually, we'll make our way on to Seattle and Vancouver, Canada. Ooh, sounds familiar, right? Well, we're doing it again, but we're going to do new things. It'll be fun. And you'll see a lot of familiar faces, I assure you. All right, I am all checked in, and thankfully I'm going to use the clear lane as I always do, but today is special because the Chicago Transit Authority, the CTA, did every single thing in their power to try and make me miss this flight, but fortunately Clear will bail me out. So this is amusingly ironic. My flight was delayed like 20 minutes, so that actually gives me enough time to go into the United Club Lounge, get a coffee, get a sandwich or something, and then relax on the way to the gate. Thank you, United. You bailed me out. All right, let's see what we got. I'm going to make myself an espresso right there. And while that's cooking, we'll go check out the food options. So today we've got the caprese salad sandwiches, Asian croissants, eggs and cheeses and things, and meatball sandwiches, as well as cookies and brownies. Well, that actually worked out really nice. I got to have free food, and the delay, which of course made that possible, was also funny because I checked, we're actually still supposed to get in 20 minutes early. All right, we are now in San Francisco at SFO. So my buddy Jesse, who you guys have seen a million times in these videos, same usual routine here. He's going to come pick me up as soon as he gets a chance. So I have to kill a little time here. Can't think of anything better to do than go to the Club Lounge. I thought I would point something out for the Uber flyers out there who might think they've got some trivia. If I were to ask you what's the furthest westernmost United hub, I think most people would say SFO. It's not. It's Guam. All right, so we're inside. You guys should recognize it. We got all our cookies and things. We got our sandwiches, and we got nachos this time. And what I saw over there was a taco bar. So let's get creative. Let's see what happens. So we've got our sandwich, which is bread. It's got turkey. It's got cranberry, lettuce, cheese. We have like nacho chips along with just salsa and avocado and cheese I just kind of threw together. A single taco shell, some like turkey meat, and breakfast sausages. I don't know. And an espresso, of course. Whatever. We're now standing outside at SFO, waiting for Jesse. He should be here any minute. But the important thing, how was the food? The brownie was really good. The cookie was kind of disappointing. And then I just had like this little plate of mixed nuts and grapes, which was really quite refreshing. And the main course, if you will, was good. It was just kind of an assortment of things, but it was tasty. Look who's back. It's been like...
Man, it's been forever.
Yeah, like three videos.
Yeah.
Like 3 videos. But anyway, yeah, so we're back. Thanks for picking me up, man.
Yep.
Now we're going to go... What are we doing?
We are heading to the office for a moment to take care of a few things, and then we're going to be heading to Oregon.
Yes. Can I tell him where you work?
Yeah.
So he works at a place called Imogen. Now, if you ever were into video games at all, this thing's claim to fame is if anybody out there ever played or heard of the Atari Jaguar. When Atari went out of business, famously they sold the molds of the Atari Jaguar to a company that turned it into dental equipment. Mm-hmm. That's that company.
And it was a mystery and a fable for years.
Yep. And it's a very long story, but just to condense it all the way down, this dude ended up working there because he was a fan of it. And now he actually owns one of the only 7 of those prototype units ever made. Sitting in the back.
There, yeah.
Nerds.
Yep.
So we're in Weed, California. We're making excellent time. You might say Jesse as a driver. He's on fire! As a driver. But yeah, so we just thought we'd show you a little bit about this place. You can see it here. You might say we're coming in from downtown of Weed. We saw this place that just caught my attention. Weed Shakalaka! Yeah, it's interesting. I have no idea what they really sell here.
He's smoking up!
But again, this town is named Weed. So we got
Weed Shakalaka!
hopefully you guys are out there, you're getting the reference, and this is a big little bit of a teaser as to things that are to come.
He's heating up! He is lit! Weed Shakalaka!
So, yeah, explain what happened here.
Yeah, so I got a new piece for my bumper on the bottom, this piece right here. The last time we were here, and with the heat of like 102, it got all weird. And so in that parking lot over there, I took this piece off to continue our trip to Seattle. Since then, I ran over a deer, took the complete bumper out, and the actual factory bumper got cracked, so I had to replace it all.
So as you guys know, watching the videos, whenever we're up in the Pacific Northwest, Jesse and I, whenever we're together, we like to meet up with Candace up in Seattle and get her something, pickle related, because she actually likes pickles, which I don't get. And I found these.
Oh no.
We got dill pickle sunflower seeds, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get that. But the other thing I found that I think I'm going to get, dill pickle pork rinds.
No way.
Yeah, this is,
seen that.
Yeah, exactly. She has no idea what she's in for. I think I'm going for this. There we go. Let's get that one too.
Yep.
Well, we'll get pumpkin seeds. We'll get pork rinds. I'm sorry, but when did this happen? Potato chips, Reese's Pieces? Did the world need this? Pretzels I get, but potato chips? Really? All right. So as you guys can see, my hair is been a little crazy for the past few videos, right? Clearly could use some work, right? Don't you think my hair could use some work?
Yeah.
Well, here's what we're going to do about that. We're at a place called Great Clips. I think they cut hair, right?
I think they do.
I think they do.
Yeah.
I'm going to have them trim it. That's one of the only words I know about hair cutting. I think buzz is a word, but I don't think that's what I'm doing. It's exciting content, right? You guys are digging this. Look how fresh we look.
Fresh and clean.
Look at that. I'm all shampooed and everything. Beard trimmed. Yeah, look fancy. We got to be ready because we're about to go do something really special. You guys are going to see something cool.
Yep.
Here it is. This is our little surprise. We are at the last Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon. Now, I've done entire videos on this place in my main channel, but I'm going to give you guys who don't watch that channel, we'll do a quick little look around so you can get a little nostalgia berries, but then we got to hit the road. And here we are back in the last Blockbuster. Like I said, I've done multiple videos on this place. Just to give you a quick glance at it, now it sells a whole bunch of merchandise and stuff. They've actually, currently right now, they're moving stuff out in the U-Haul out there to bring to Portland Retro Game Expo, which is where I'm a guest at. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to come out to Bend, this is absolutely something you should check out. They have a little museum bit here, and we're going to be making a donation to this. We brought some video game stuff, because you can see they don't have any video game related things in here, but we're going to give it to them at the convention, because I think that's a little bit more exciting. Some Blockbuster themed controllers and all sorts of cool stuff, as well as Blockbuster exclusive games they used to sell. And Jesse here may or may not be getting a hoodie. We shall see. But there you go. It's just like you remember it, and it smells just like that popcorn smell. So I probably should mention the reason that we're even here isn't just to check out the Blockbuster. This happens to be on the way to Portland at the convention we're going to. But when, in the 90s, 1995 and 1996, there was something called the Blockbuster World Championship, which was a video game competition where they basically timed people and they just saw like who was the best in the world. Now the cool thing is, they're going to do the third one. Officially licensed, this is the last Blockbuster, they're participating in it. Right outside right now, there's a U-Haul that actually has all the stuff they're bringing out there. But on top of that, Blockbuster's parent company, which is Dish Network, is decided to agree to this and participate in it. So that's all awesome. There's an official third tournament. And you might be like, oh cool, Adam, are you going to be playing? No. I'm hosting. They asked me to do the live commentary along with some other famous people in the video game industry. There's Paul Meyer, who you guys have seen in other videos, like the Greenville video and other things like that. St. Louis video. He's the guy who created the Mortal Kombat logo. He'll be doing commentary along with me. And the other person who you've never seen on this channel, but his name is Tim Kitzrow. If you ever played NBA Jam, you know him. He was the guy who's like,
From downtown! He's on fire! Weed Shakalaka!
the three of us will be doing live commentary for the official third Blockbuster World Championship. So before we leave Bend, Oregon, we thought we'd get some food because that makes sense. So we've actually we're going to a place called Bend Burger Company. We've actually been here before. The first time we ever went to the last Blockbuster, we actually went to this place. So we know it's pretty good. This time, we'll see what kind of crazy adventure and burgers awaits us. Are you excited to be returning?
Yes, very excited.
Do you remember what you had last time?
I don't.
I don't either. Let's go see what we find.
So we just got out of there. We
Yeah.
ate. It was good. I thought so. What'd you think?
It was pretty amazing.
What did you have? Do you remember?
It was the split top.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Came with bacon and meat patty. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't even remember what mine was called, like the Hill or something, the
Yeah.
Hilltop, something like that. It was mushrooms and cheese, Swiss cheese, I think specifically. Obviously a burger patty, fries, and mayo chup. They're big on the mayo chup, but they don't call it that. They call it the Bend sauce or
Bend
whatever.
sauce.
Bend burger sauce, but really it's mayo chup with a couple of additional spices in it.
Yeah.
It's a good place. I've had better burgers, but I've also had way worse burgers. So if you're in Bend and you want a Blockbuster, probably that's not a bad place to stop and get a burger.
So we've decided to stop at a gas station. This is kind of interesting. So we are technically here on the Confederated Tribes of Warm Springs. So this is Native American reservation within Oregon. Now, the reason I'm pointing this out is you can see we were at a gas station, people are pumping. Oregon is one of the only parts of the United States that does not allow you to pump your own gas. Oregon, New Jersey, and the CNMI, the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands, require by law that there's an attendant to do it. But because we're on Native American territory, technically those rules don't apply. Native American reservations are very interesting for a lot of reasons. I just thought somebody out there might get a kick out of that. Man, we are tired. We are now in Astoria, Oregon. Now, you guys might remember we actually did a video on Astoria.
Yep.
A little over a year ago now. And this is the town where the Goonies was filmed. Maybe tomorrow when it says, we're just here for one night. Our buddy Marcus is going to put us up. Maybe we'll show you a couple of highlights tomorrow. But yeah, that's where we are right now, Astoria, Oregon. Specifically, we're at an arcade called Galactics. Sorry, I'm tired. Not the Marvel character. Galactics is an arcade that we showed highlights of, in the previous videos when we were working on it and all that.
Yeah.
And have you seen it since it's been done?
No.
So it's pretty cool. I've seen videos of it and stuff. And there's like this ongoing entertainment system throughout that has like narration and there's like a plot line. I did voices for it.
That's right.
Yeah. So now you guys can see what it looks like all set up. Yeah, look at that. There's all sorts of beers on tap, all that. Now let's look around at some of the arcade stuff here. We got some games. Oh, the Polybius. That's what he's talking about. I did a fun little video on that on my main channel. This is a very infamous game because it shouldn't exist. But yeah. Yeah, it was fun. We helped to set all this stuff up, man. Very cool. Let's do a quick little pass around here so you guys can see the progress that has been made since the previous video, like a year ago. All the pinball machines are still set up. We got these little areas. That's really cool. And he's going to set up the VO thing, so my character will start speaking very soon. Very cool. So we're in Marcus's game room here. We got the Sega Pluto, the Hitachi GPS Saturn, the Samsung Saturn, and check it out, he's got a Mortal Kombat Supreme Edition, which has the logo we all know. And whoa, homie! Well, shout out to Paul Nemaya right here. They actually have your version of the logo. So I decided to stop here in Astoria. This is Schweider's Cones and Candy. They have a bunch of like novelty candy. And I know of a very special thing for Candace that might come out of here. Okay, so I came out of there with a little bag of taffy. We got pickle taffy, of course, for Candace. We also got a couple of random ones. I'm gonna see Atlanta Dave, so we got a chicken and waffles one, got a peach one, and I'm gonna see John Riggs, so I got him a fruity cereal one. The guy loves cereal. So, even though I've done an entire video on Astoria, I thought it would be good to give you a little highlights tour again. Now, this town is best known, of course, for a few different movies being filmed here, most notably The Goonies. Right here, actually right there, that's why they have a picture of it, is Chunk smashing his food and his drink against the window. That happened right in this window here. And when he looks out from the arcade and he's like watching the police chase, this is the street they're driving on. Now, at the very beginning of the film, you'll know, well, not necessarily the immediate beginning, there's a part where all the Goonies are on their bicycles and they go past Mikey's dad, and he's like, fidgeting with like a pole trying to get a flag up. Right there, that building in the center, is where he goes past and says, "Oh, Dad, hi, Mikey." That's right there. So we will show you a few other random spots throughout the town that you guys can get an eye on. But again, we did an entire video on this, but you kind of have to show this stuff when you go to Astoria, Oregon.
And here, of course, we have the jail from the beginning of the Goonies. Right there, you can see the ORV car that drives off. It's actually got fake bullet holes and everything in it. This, in reality, is a film museum, but it used to be a jail. And if you go inside, there's like a whole tour and everything with Goonies' hidden treasure. It's pretty cool. And of course, right here, we have the most iconic thing in Astoria, the Goonies house right there. These people who own it are pretty cool. They let you come up and take photos. Just respect that it's a private residence. Don't go beyond there. But there you go. Any Goonies fans? Here it is. And last but not least, before we leave Astoria, we've got the high school. Does this ring a bell? If you ever watched Kindergarten Cop, this is that same school, which I've shown you guys before in the past. Again, you can go see the whole Astoria video for more information. Follow-up though, this is also the school that is the inspiration for the video game Silent Hill. When you have to go through a school, this is the one. Kind of ipso facto, because Silent Hill based their school on Kindergarten Cop, which they didn't realize was a real school. So this is the Silent Hill school as well. So guys, this is Marcus. Thanks again, Marcus, for putting us up. He owns Galactics, which you guys saw earlier. So thank you again for that.
Yeah.
Jesse and I are about to bail. We want to get food. What should we do?
Check out the Maritime.
Every time we go to Maritime, dude, it's always closed.
It's gonna be open, I promise.
All right, I'm trusting you here.
They have some pretty good hamburgers, good chicken sandwiches, good drinks, have lots of great events. It's a good spot.
Yeah, I hope you guys remember Marcus from the Astoria video last year. He took us to that awesome fish place.
Yeah, South Bay Wild.
Yeah, that place is good.
It's right above Galactics, and the Maritime is just next door to Galactics. So
yeah,
they're like amazing.
All right, I'm trusting you.
It's gonna be open. You're gonna love it.
Oh my God, Maritime is finally open. Yeah. We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna go inside. We're gonna actually eat food here. Are you excited?
I am very excited.
All right, it's been a long time coming. Let's do this. Decisions have been made. I'm getting the Merry Monster, the Legend 2/3 pounds beef with provolone, Swiss, bacon, sauteed mushrooms, candied jalapenos, mayo, shredded lettuce, tomato, onion, and I will go with the fries. Okay, food has arrived. We got the Maritime Monster here with the fries, the mayo chup, which was kind of funny because I mentioned that word and I got stared at. But anyway, yeah, that's what that is. That's cool. And you got the same thing, but you got it with tots, right? Tots. All right, well, dive in.
All right, so we just left Astoria and therefore also left Maritime. What did you think of your food?
Man, it was a pretty good sandwich.
Now, I know she called it a sandwich instead of a burger.
Well, I mean, sandwich burger.
I'm just making sure that, okay, that doesn't matter. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good burger. I think it was better than the one we had in Bend.
Yeah,
I think it was a better burger. The fries were pretty good. You didn't seem to, you got tater tots.
I got tater tots.
Any particular reason?
Well, it's just to be different. Right. And surprisingly enough, these were nice and crunchy.
Yeah, that's key in a tater tot. You don't want soggy tater tots.
And that sauce.
I was about to bring that up. They had mayo chup, which I mentioned casually before.
But it was like tangy.
It was the best mayo chup.
I had to get some more.
Yeah, it's the best mayo chup I've ever had. I've never been like stunned by mayo chup. It's just mayonnaise and ketchup. Huge in Puerto Rico. Shout out to you guys. It's funny because when I called it mayo chup, the guy was like, "What?" We call it fry sauce. It's like
the lady at the counter kind of
stared at us. Yeah, it was whatever. But it's called. I mean, it's called mayo chup in other places. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Whatever they were doing with it, it was more than mayonnaise and ketchup. There was something else in there because it was bomb.
I agree.
Yeah, check out Maritime if it's ever open. This time it was.
Okay, so Jesse's unloading his car, and I've got into the room. I just thought I'd show it to you guys. The con put me up in here. Very cool. So Jesse will get one, I'll get one, and then my buddy Brett, who you guys have seen in other videos, he's going to crash here too. We got him a little air mattress, and he'll have his own nice little happy section there. Make friends with people at cons, man, because then you can hang with them and do everybody favors, and then if I'm ever in California, I can crash with Jesse. If I'm ever in Dallas, I can crash with Brett. Have friends. Friends are cool. They help each other out. So we're here for like 10 seconds. We've crossed into what you would consider the dominion of the convention center. Yeah. And within the first 10 seconds, what happened? Adam, you're awesome. Some guy just yelled that out at me. I was like, you're even more awesome. This is where I'm home. That's right. My people. I gotta go do the badge pickup. So I have like the quote unquote VIP guest badge. And I got homie here a freebie badge, which is nice. So we have to go do that. Today's a little weird as far as the con goes, because really it's just the arcade element, which really has nothing to do with me. And then there is the museum / Blockbuster thing going on, which is really what I'm doing. So I have to go figure that out. And then the next couple of days will be the dealer floor and all that sort of stuff. fun times await. Oh, and then my panel.
Yep.
I have my panel, which we're talking about prototype consoles and all sorts of stuff. This is my element. And if you are at all into retro gaming, by the way, this is the con.
Exactly.
This is the con anywhere in the entire world. Portland Retro Game Expo.
Okay, so we are now inside of PRGE at the Blockbuster experience, which you guys can see looks very similar to what we showed you earlier at the real final Blockbuster. Of course, this is the actual staff and owners of that. Now, we are going to make a donation. We showed you guys, there's a little museum in there.
Yep.
It has no video game stuff. No. So we brought video game stuff. This is a Blockbuster exclusive game for the original Xbox. This is a Sega Genesis controller made by Blockbuster back in the day. And this is from the same series, except we actually have the box. This is a Super Nintendo controller. So for the purposes of the show, when I'm doing the voiceover and all the narration and stuff, this will just be kind of like set up just for kind of decor. But then afterwards, it's going to go back with these wonderful people, and they're going to put it in their little museum. So we got Atlanta Dave here. Look at that. Atlanta Dave just standing there. Yeah. We got Puerto Rican Kevin. Technically, you guys are both Puerto Rican. This is the Mofongo Alliance.
I don't know.
Anyway, so we.
I don't know the right word.
Well, yeah, so we'll be doing this at the Blockbuster Experience, the official World Video Game Championship. They've set up a whole thing over here. Very cool little display for all sorts of nostalgia berries. Very, very cool. Yep. Looking forward to the tournament. Okay, the donation has been made. They are now officially on display here at Blockbuster at PRGE, and we have gotten access behind ropes. But very cool, very cool. Dave, what's going on, man?
So I found a very interesting title. I'm the IP of the kid.
That seems like an unfortunate shorthand there. You might want to fix that, Dave. So here we have got the Jaguars set up. This is from Double Jump Games. It's an indie game. It's called Downfall, as I recall. And this is the World Championship official cartridge. There's only 3 of these. Only 3. And the only way you're going to be able to get one is you have to come out to Portland Retro Game Expo and win an auction for it. In other words, you didn't win it. Sorry. We've also got some custom Sega Saturns with blue and yellow cases, specifically themed. This one is obviously predominantly yellow. And then the other one over there, as you can see, predominantly blue. Ah, this is neat. This is a custom fan-made Blockbuster NES. This is not an official thing, but it's still pretty cool to see that somebody donated this and made it, of course.
Okay, it has been a long evening of setting stuff up and getting ready for Blockbuster and all the things that we're going to be doing tomorrow. But now, it's time to do what half of this channel is f***ing named. We're gonna eat something.
We are now at Nacho. How do you pronounce this? We're calling it Nacho. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's apparently like a food truck inside of a bar or something. And apparently we're all upset about this while being very happy at the same time. It makes no sense.
National Register of Historic Places.
Yeah, there you go. That's why we're here. Potato. This is Captain Potato, by the way. And he's the one who he won the Mortal Kombat thing. That's how you guys know him from St. Louis video. Anyway, and you guys remember Zestian. That's XX Faye. You came up from Mexico. Congratulations. You're the only foreigner amongst us.
He obtained some burrito.
Yes. So we were going to eat here, but Kevin here is 20.
Who's under 21?
You should have just not said anything. And so even though none of us intended to drink, we can't.
They still kick me.
You still kicked us out because of him. You're fine. Nobody's mad at you. I'm going to do some introductions. We got Sunshine. This is the Earth's sun. That's why it's dark out. He's busy. He's down here in corporeal form. Kevin, Captain Potato, XX Faye, Zesty. Of course, you guys know Dave, famous Atlanta Dave. He's got Dave's Hot Chicken. That's like his whole thing is down here. And Jesse's still here.
So we just came out of a place called LaShawn, I think it was. We tried to get a party of 8, and they're like, that is not happening. So now we're going to recongregate. Where are we going?
Danny's.
We're going to Danny's. I'm not eating there. It's not happening. We're just going. So we just saw a bunch of cops, guns pulled out.
Okay.
They were going after somebody. So, naturally, thanks we have cops as always, because it's Portland. So we failed in every conceivable way one could fail to get food in Portland. So we, in a desperate attempt to just eat something, get some calories, which by the way I would not have eaten. I just want that on record. We decided to come to Denny's. You know the place that's famous for always being open? Well, let's see how true that is. No, Portland. We close at 4. So now our
Denny-less crew, which was our desperation Hail Mary move, we have to give up on. We're gonna go over to Burgerville. Now, if you guys watched the video like a year ago where Jesse and I went to a Burgerville, I described it as the fast food place that Beavis and Butthead work at. So that's where we're going. The Burgerville is, of course, closed. Why wouldn't it be? Keep Portland weird, right? It's really weird that nothing is ever open. So the Red Robin, we stopped here. It says it is open till 1 in the morning. As you can see, there's people inside. We go in, and they're like, oh no, kitchen's closed, leave. Great, thanks Portland. Yeah, we reached the point where we went to a McDonald's, and even the McDonald's was closed. Portland, why? Why are you? So after the tremendous failure that was this evening, Jesse and I are now returning back to the hotel. Turns out Captain Potato is also staying here, which is pretty nice.
I didn't even know that.
We didn't know. But I'm going to say something on record here. I realize I've been a little harsh to the city of Portland, but I'm a city guy. Okay? I grew up in Chicago. I love cities. I'm going to be honest. I don't like rural areas. I don't really like small towns. Like, I got nothing against them. I just couldn't live like that. But cities, I think, are great for a lot of reasons. But all the benefits that come with a city, one of the big ones is stuff is open.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say something that's really weird about Oregon. I don't really like your big city. I don't like Portland. But I do really like Astoria, which is weird because Astoria is like a population of like 9,000, but we could find food at 1 in the morning.
Yep.
No problem.
No problem.
Portland is one of the biggest cities in the United States. We couldn't find an open McDonald's. We couldn't find an open Denny's. And I don't even want to go to those places. All I'm saying is, Portland, fix yourself.
Yep.
Or Damian Lillard will leave. I'm going to put that out there. You guys don't. If you're from Portland, you know what that means. So the evening has been a little bit redeemed. We walked back into our hotel room and we spotted some of our buddies, Brett Weiss, who you guys have seen in previous videos, and John Riggs, who's right over here. I have a gift. I'm not filming in that direction, but hey, there's Brett.
I'm already hoarse and the show hasn't even started yet.
I know.
I don't know what's going on.
But I have a gift for John that I brought from Portugal. He demanded this.
And nothing for me.
No, nothing for you. We gave you an air mattress.
Oh yeah.
We brought an air mattress specifically for this guy.
Fair enough.
Who did not only not pay for the room, he called it his room repeatedly.
Hey, it's my room.
Yeah, he's like, where's my room? It's like, oh, where's your room? I'm sorry. Anyway, yes, so I have this for Riggs, because he is a serial addict. Okay, John's been really busy, but he finally has a moment to hang with me. Come here, man. So I brought this back from...
I was just kidding when I said pick it up for me, please. How did the actually do it?
I just put it in the bag.
Are you kidding me? Choco Crack.
Yeah,
It's literally called Choco Crack. Oh, I can't wait. Oh my God, thank you so much. This is definitely not from the United States of America.
It's Portugal. And on top of that, this is like a grocery store chain. So like think of it like a Walmart, great value type of brand.
This is the off-brand. So look how tall this. Look how tall this is.
The SKU.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Thank you so much.
Yeah. No problem. And as a bonus, he and I were in Astoria, Oregon this morning. So like Goonies town.
Yeah.
And we went into this like little taffy candy type of place.
Okay.
We got you this. This is supposed to be quote unquote fruity cereal flavor.
Oh. Let's see about that.
Well, I wasn't gonna make you do it right now, but good. Sure, go for it.
Fruity cereal flavored. So
that's what they called it.
They're probably talking like Fruity Pebbles, obviously. And I know me some Fruity Pebbles. Trust me on this. Trust me. Let it blend in for a second here. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's kind of...
It's a bit nutty.
I got that reference. Does it taste like anything?
It's good. It tastes like, for me, it tastes like every saltwater taffy. I mean, to me, I love saltwater taffy, and they all taste the same to me. I don't think it's just the texture; it's that waxy kind of film to it.
Yep.
I do not taste Fruity Pebbles.
That's they didn't call it Fruity Pebbles. They called it Fruity Cereal for licensing reasons, I'm sure.
If this was a breakfast cereal that I'm tasting in my mouth right now, it wouldn't last very long.
As in, you'd be disappointed, or
yeah.
Okay, so it basically is like that.
I'm super excited about this.
You're excited about the box. All right, well,
I know, I love it.
Did you? No problem. Did you have any of the ones I got you last time?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
How were those?
They were good. They were like the one I really liked was. You said the crunch wasn't great.
I didn't like it.
But I liked it.
Good.
It was a unique texture to it. It was a unique shape to it.
Yep.
That I can see them using more in American cereal, but they haven't done it yet because we have, whereas other countries, UK, Canada, everyone else has Nestle, we have General Mills. And I wish they would use that form factor for US cereals. They just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I don't think that I've ever seen a crunch cereal outside of Portugal.
No, I mean, I know crunch exists at least in like UK, France as well. I've heard of that. I know someone who lives in France, and they've seen it in France.
I believe it. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying I don't recall seeing it, but I believe you. You would know. You would know.
You're in Portugal too often.
Apparently.
I want to find out why you're in Portugal so often.
My girlfriend lives there.
Well, that would make sense.
Like, it's pretty much what that is.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. For
this. No problem.
I'm gonna cherish it. I love it. I can't wait.
No problem. Enjoy.
Thank you.
And that'll do it for part 1. Please stay tuned to part 2, where we will continue our adventures in Portland, all over the convention, as well as the Blockbuster experience, and we actually eat things because we found stuff that was opened. I know, keep Portland weird, how strange. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, check me out on all the social media stuff in the description, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Discord, Patreon, etc. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all later.